Hey YouTube, my name is Natalie. I'm a criminal defense attorney and welcome to my channel. So today's video is gonna be something that has become rare on this channel. This is gonna be a sovereign citizen reaction. This is gonna be sovereign citizens getting owned in court. It's been a while since I've done one of these and I just want to laugh. Tonight we're going to have a live stream at 7 p.m. We're going to be talking about all the current legal topics, but this particular video is just going to be about some fun stupidity. So come with me as we enjoy this. Okay.
Insubordination. You are a public servant and you are in breach of the public trust. Would you like to make your counterclaims or dispute any of the claims that I've made or my rightfully established rights and freedoms?
So the court bailiffs, marshals, the officers that are in control of the courtroom, they don't answer any of your arguments. They're actually not even really supposed to be engaging with you, especially if the case is currently active. They're just there to, keep the courtroom orderly, right? Protect the people in the courtroom, protect the judge. So they're not going to answer any of your arguments. So I don't know why he's yelling at these people right now.
Failure to answer is consent. I want you to know that. It states it here. I'm sure you can read. I'm sure you're literate. Failure to register a dispute against the claims made herein will result in an automatic default statute or act against myself, a free sovereign inhabitant. Okay? You've been given.
I'm sure that piece of paper that he's reading from is a sound legal document. I'm sure of it.
Notice of this. Do you agree? I disagree. And in what counts, on what parts exactly do you disagree? I'll explain myself. You need to be under oath. Are you under oath right now? Are you under the penalty of perjury? So he'll settle.
He can't even get his sentences straight. It's so funny.
The people, the trust of the people, and you're in violation. All right, of that trust. All right. I will not stand. All right. Before this.
Just ignore him.
Listen to me. Everybody pay attention. Turn off.
No, sir. Will not. Freedom of press.
Listen to the press. You have.
I object, Your Honor. I object.
Custody for consent.
I object.
Oh, wow. He wasted no time. So the court gets to control their filming policy. So the Supreme Court and federal courts have recognized that courts have the right to allow or deny access to people to film within the courtroom. You have a right under the First Amendment to be present in the courtroom, but there have been cases since then. I think it's called Richmond Newspapers versus Virginia is the name of the case that gives the press and the public the right to be present in a courtroom. But the right to film in the courtroom is curtailed. That is within the discretion of either the courthouse or the judge. So the administrator for the courthouse or the actual judge itself. And so the judge can say there will be no filming in this courtroom. And once informed of that, you have to get out of there with the camera. You have to turn the camera off. He told them to stop filming. He also told them, to stop yelling. And because they wouldn't listen and they were warned, they have now been held in contempt of court. Well, he has, and he is now being arrested. So his desire to disrupt the courtroom process with his sovereign citizen nonsense, like there's no other way to put it, it's just pure nonsense. His desire to interrupt the courtroom process with his sovereign citizen nonsense has just led to him being incarcerated.
Pursue it! I object to this abuse! You're under arrest. Stand down!
You can object, you can tell them to stand down, but it's not going to stop them once the judge has said to take you into custody because you're being held in contempt. I mean, it's like, even if you thought that you were right about your belief system, which you're not, you do not have the power of the police state. The judge has that.
Stand down! I'm giving you a lawful order right now! Just stand down!
That is, oh no! Oh, We're getting tased. Okay.
Taser.
Woo! Woo! See, I bet you that the recording cut off once that taser came out as well. I wonder if the guy recording also got held in contempt. So just as a little refresher, I've said this before. In order for a judge to issue a contempt order, they have to tell you to stop doing the thing that you're doing for direct contempt, tell you to stop doing the thing you're doing. It has to be a lawful order, and it is a lawful order if it's to stop the disruption of the courtroom, and then you fail to stop, or they tell you to do something and you fail to do it, then the judge can order you to be in contempt and order you to be arrested. And for direct contempt, in most states, there's no maximum penalty for that. They can just say, you're going to be held overnight, or you'll be held for 10 days. Sometimes the judges will order you until you can purge the contempt. So they'll say you should be held until such time as you comply with the court's order. That'll be coming to court, behaving yourself, that type of thing. So as soon as you commit to doing what you're supposed to do, the judge will release you and you'll appear for your court date. So that was a quick reaction to a sovereign citizen getting owned in court. It kind of had all the greatest hits. You had the sovereign citizen attempting to disrupt the courtroom process. What was a little unique here is that they attempted to engage the law enforcement officers to make them answer the sovereign citizen's questions. I think he thought he was still on the roadway, but that's not their job in the courtroom. Their job in the courtroom is not to engage with you. It's simply to protect the courtroom and follow the judge's orders. We also got a contempt ruling. We got an arrest. We had filming against the policy of the courtroom and the judge. And then we had a tasing. So, there's nothing like a good old sovereign citizen video to cleanse the palate. That level of stupidity is fun for everyone. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.